World War II. The term conjures images of vast armies clashing, industrial might churning out weapons, and a planet consumed by conflict. But what we often gloss over are the human stories of miscalculation, flawed assumptions, and decisions with unforeseen consequences. We're talking about mistakes that cost not just lives but billions in today's dollars. The United States, for all its industrial power and eventual triumph, made its share of blunders. These blunders left a mark on the balance sheet and the way wars would be fought. So buckle up, because today, we're diving into the top 5 most costly mistakes of World War II. The Maginot Line was a French project, but the thinking behind it infected military minds worldwide, including America. The Panama Canal and U.S. shorelines were fortified with millions of dollars sunk into concrete fortresses, all based on the assumption that the next war would resemble the last, trench warfare, slow and predictable. But then came Blitzkrieg. Mobility, tanks, and air power ruled the battlefield. The Maginot Line and much of the U.S.'s early war defensive strategy became costly monuments to wishful thinking. The Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress. This heavily armed 4-engine behemoth was claimed to be the future of strategic bombing. No need for fighter escorts, the Flying Fortress could take care of itself. Reality had other plans. Early bombing raids over Europe turned into bloodbaths, with German fighters making mincemeat of the fortresses. The cost of this miscalculation? Staggering, in both dollars and lives. It forced a painful rethink, leading to the development of the P-51 Mustang to address the fortress's vulnerability, a costly lesson learned in the skies above Europe. The year is 1942. The Japanese have bombed Pearl Harbor and invaded the Aleutian Islands. Panic grips the U.S., leading to the construction of the Alaska Highway. A 1,500-mile ribbon of gravel and grit, it was a Herculean effort and a financial black hole. Over $2 billion today's dollars were poured into this road to nowhere. The Japanese threat to Alaska never materialized, and the highway saw little military use. As a wartime expenditure, its strategic necessity remains questionable. August 19, 1942. The Allied forces launch a raid on the French port of Dieppe. The goal, a quick in-and-out operation. What they got was a bloodbath. Over 6,000 Allied troops stormed the beaches, met with a wall of steel and fire. By the time the smoke cleared, nearly 60% of the Allied force was dead, wounded, or captured. From the ashes of Dieppe came hard-won lessons that would prove invaluable on the beaches of Normandy. The M4 Sherman tank, the workhorse of the U.S. Army, with over 49,000 produced. But the Sherman was a study in compromise, outmatched by German counterparts in firepower and armor. It was a case of quantity over quality. Billions were poured into producing a tank that was reliable but prone to catching fire and often outgunned. The Sherman played a vital role in the Allied victory, but its shortcomings highlighted a crucial lesson. Never underestimate your enemy, and never sacrifice quality for quantity when lives are on the line. So there you have it. $5 billion blunders, reminders that even in humanity's greatest triumphs, mistakes are made and lessons are learned. The U.S. military adapted, innovated, and overcame. These blunders serve as a reminder. History is not a balance sheet. The cost of victory, both financial and human, is often far higher than we care to imagine. What lessons do you think we've carried forward? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into history's most expensive mistakes.